All right, guitar players, big news coming out today. The EVH Custom Shop is open for business. If you're just tuning in now, I'm Jordan at the Music Zoo. This is Music Zoo owner Tommy.
How are you?
And that person you just saw shredding was our special guest for today, Steve Nowicki. Let's kick it off, Tommy, with talking about your relationship with EVH as a brand.
Yeah,
What's your history with it?
Well, I've known Edward Van Halen, admirer and lover, and worshipped his guitar playing and Van Halen. And as soon as EVH became a brand, the Music Zoo was all in, because I felt like, who if not me is going to follow this, like Edward and his vision going forward beyond what he had done already. So we were all in, and we stocked everything that we possibly could, and we still do.
Yeah, for sure. The USA, Wolfgangs, the WGs, the import models, even the skateboards.
You bet.
The detuners,
Yep.
the pickups, which are all excellent parts. And I think the opening of the custom shop kind of is in the spirit of Ed. I'm sure you would agree that, like,
Absolutely.
who's not the original modifier of their electric guitar than Eddie Van Halen,
Yeah.
right? So it probably inspired you back in the day to tweak out your pickups and everything like that, right?
It did. He was an inspiration to all of us to just mod guitars. He gave us the license to do like a million different things to your guitars, change pickups and all that stuff, colors and stripes and paint and whatever. It's all Edward. It really is.
Yeah, truly. It's like the vision was there from the start, and now I think it's really fun and inspiring to have the EVH Custom Shop available so that we, as guitar players, can tweak out our Wolfgangs to be our own personal creations. So the burning question on your mind is probably who's building the EVH Custom Shop guitars. The answer is simple. It's the talented folks who have been building the USA Wolfgangs all this time, who were trained by our friend Chip Ellis.
That's right.
Back in the day, who worked really closely with Ed on his personal guitars.
Yep.
So we could all rest assured that these guitars are going to be
Top
notch. And so, along with all that being said, I have a little cheat sheet here, of which you could click the link in the description and see a PDF of all the specs available of it's literally 3 pages of tweaks that you could do to your guitars. You can choose your fretboard woods. You could go use some caramelized maple or flame maple, which is really exciting. Dots. There's a new block inlay. That was really exciting, right? You're stoked on that.
I love that.
Striped blocks, which is a really cool EVH touch. Yeah, you could change, there's 3 different neck profiles available, brass side dots, different maple tops you could use, 3 different brands of pickups. There's EMGs, EVHs, DiMarzios, Fishman Fluences, really cool. You could do HS Wolfgangs, really awesome. So yeah, click the link, you can see all the specs available, but I want to talk to you as someone who's spec'd guitars for 30 years.
Yeah.
What are some Ed tweaks that you've always gone to?
I'll state the obvious one, which is one pickup. Like I think were there one pickup guitars before Edward? Yeah, but he was the one that made us all go like, I just need a pickup and a knob. That's all I need. This is going to be great. So that's one of the things that you could do with the Wolfgang now. Certainly different colors and inlays and all this stuff is really great. And I think that for me, this is so much fun because I spent years doing versions of Edward tweak kind of stuff with other guitar companies.
Totally.
So Charvel, Fender, to name 2, like where we would just kind of like just take the inspiration from what would Ed do in this case. Well, let's put a Floyd Rose on it. Let's put a detuner on it. Let's use one pickup. And all of this, stemmed from Edward's genius. So I think it's great, and we have this list that we'll be able to post on our site. And you'll work from this list basically with all these different specs. My gut tells me that over time this is going to grow.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right, so this is like, they had to start somewhere, right? So they're starting like, here's some parameters to keep people from completely losing their mind. And then as time goes on, we'll keep opening it up. And I would assume the finishes will open up and maybe different types of finishes as well.
Yeah, totally.
I've heard rumblings of that already. So this is gonna grow over time, but it's really exciting for us as a custom guitar shop, and we feel like we have a lot of patience, and our customers come to us for guitars of all different brands to customize their stuff.
Yeah. Patience or patience, like clients, patience or patience as people to wait for these custom shop guitars.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah. isn't too long from what I
That's
understand.
a
Right?
very good segue. I have information right now from EVH that the wait list as of February 2025 is 6 to 8 or 9 months, which in the world of custom shop guitars, not all that bad.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say the early adopters of this will get their guitar quick, but the people that wait as this builds and they start accruing a back order, that the wait will become longer. So if you're thinking about it and you're looking, don't debate too long. Get in while the getting's good.
You're a good guitar salesman.
It's just what happens.
It's also true. Yeah, it's true.
Because we've waited for Jackson guitars for 4 years. So like,
This is true.
let's
yeah.
hope it doesn't go there.
We can also answer the question, like you just said, about finishes. I know at NAMM 2025, there was a black and white striped Nitro Relic.
Yeah.
And I know everyone's going to clamor for that finish option, and it's coming soon. The finish department totally wants to walk before they run and start accruing 500 orders for Relic jobs. So by now, there's some really awesome urethane finishes available, a lot of transparent finishes that are very early 90s, Ed, that we're really excited about. Yeah. Any glaring ideas in your mind that you want to start with?
You know,
for our builds?
Certainly the one pickup thing is something that excites me, and I think people are going to jump all over that. And a lot of the colors that they listed were colors that I've never seen on a Wolfgang before, so that is inspiring already. You know, I'm sure we'll have all 3 neck profiles to start, and I'm sure over time I could see other profiles. You know, I can only imagine, you know, like, so there's been, think of all the guitars that have come out just over the last few years, like the Bumblebee and the Eruption and Super Eruption and all of these guitars, and they all had very specific neck profiles. And I could hope that maybe that EVH is going to go that direction. Oh, you want the Bumblebee neck? Here's the profile, because Chip has all that. And do you want the Eruption profile? Because that's way thinner, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you could go and do that. So I'm hoping and assuming that we're going to go down that road.
Yeah. So you could get into like historical EVH spec customized guitars.
They're going to get mad because I'm throwing this all out there. It's all right.
That's what we're here for. We're here.
That's right.
It's a give and take in this industry. We give them some ideas. They take some of those ideas. Anyway.
Matt Brown is slapping his forehead right now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, another neck profile. Damn it.
Sorry for the extra work. But I guess while we're here, we could also talk about, these are the 2 very first prototypes. This is a gloss black finish. And on the back, you have some roasted mahogany, I believe. This one, beautiful purple finish with black top binding, flame maple neck that's roasted. We love roasted necks here.
Yeah.
I do believe the purple one, as of right now, is sold. The black one's available, and they're just awesome. The construction.
These happen to be the first 2.
The first 2 prototypes.
The first 2 prototypes.
That's awesome.
These were it.
Yeah.
And they made them, and they had called us and said, you want them? And I said,
hell yeah.
F yeah.
Well,
so they're here, and we had to keep them under wraps for quite some time. So
for sure.
Other people didn't get mad, but here they are.
Well, they're off to a great start. The guitars are awesome.
Yeah.
We have a slime green one, insert picture here. That is going to be our very first production EVH Custom Shop guitar. That'll be available for sale. As soon as someone sees it, they might grab it, but we could totally order more.
Yeah.
Which is the beauty of the custom shop.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're going to jump down this hard like we do everything else.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We'll have a good time with it.
I think we're all really excited about the possibilities here. Be sure to call us or email us with your ideas. We're happy to bounce the ideas back and forth and build you your perfect EVH Custom Shop guitar. It's going to be really cool.
Yeah, so much fun.
Yeah, for sure. Be sure to like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram at The Music Zoo. Come on down to our showroom on Long Island where you can play these guitars in person or just buy them online at themusiczoo.com. We'll see you soon.
Thanks again.